Hey beauties, here's a quick step-by-step on how I clean and maintain my Zemits Verstand Hydrodermabrasion system. Proper cleaning protects your investment, and these tips keep my machine running like new. Our September training will feature this device, and I'll be sharing full details in an upcoming video. But our email list gets exclusive pricing and first dibs, so make sure that you're on it. Now, let's jump into the daily cleaning steps I do before the workday starts. My first tip is to always test your machine before clients arrive. While you're setting up for the day, turn it on and check the suction and other modalities to make sure everything's working properly. If something's clogged or off, you'll have time to troubleshoot or contact Zemits customer care. They're great about hopping on a quick Zoom call to help. And if it needs more time to fix, at least you can tell your client before the service starts. That way you can adjust the treatment plan without it feeling awkward or rushed. These next steps should be done during every treatment, so don't skip them. They keep your machine sanitized and running smoothly all day. Now for the fun part, the hydrodermabrasion. I'll be diving deeper into advanced techniques using this machine during day 2 of my September training. You'll get hands-on practice, custom protocol guidance, and access to exclusive discounts with a Zemits rep on site. You're not going to want to miss this, and spots are very limited. After finishing the hydrodermabrasion, pour 10 milliliters of the EquiShear sanitizing solution into the clean suction cup. With the tip still on, suction the liquid until the cup is fully drained. Then, use your thumb to plug the tip for 3 to 5 seconds. Release and repeat that about 3 times. Next, hold the tube upright so any remaining liquid drains into the waste container, and let the suction run for 20 to 30 seconds to fully clear the line. After performing extractions with the extraction tip, you'll want to repeat the sanitizing step using 10 milliliters of the EquiShear solution just like before. Once that's fully suctioned through, follow with 20 to 30 milliliters of distilled water to flush the system. Place your thumb over the tip, lift the tube vertically, and let it run while you prep for the next step. This double flush helps keep the tube clear, sanitized, and ready for your next client. Then with a clean towel, you'll spray some sanitizing solution and wipe down the hydrodermabrasion tip. If you have multiple hydrodermabrasion services in a day, you'll definitely want to make sure to wash and sanitize the tips in between each client, so make sure to give yourself enough time to do that. Depending on the service, you might use multiple modalities on the machine. My rule of thumb, sanitize each piece immediately after use. That gives it enough time to disinfect before your next guest and saves you from forgetting later. You can wipe them down with your cleaning towel and sanitizing solution, or use barbicide wipes for a quick and effective clean. Now, if your machine has an oxygen gun, make sure it's completely emptied by the end of the treatment, unless you're using the same solution on multiple clients. Either way, always wipe down the oxygen gun, then run distilled water through it to flush out any remaining product. This keeps the nozzle clear and prevents buildup. I'll be showing you at the end of this video what I do for a more deep clean of this tool. These are my go-to tips for cleaning up at the end of the day. Use mascara wands or microtip applicators to clean out your hydrodermabrasion tips after washing. They're great for removing any leftover gunk. My hack, hold the tip up to the light and spot anything you've missed. Once it's clean, make sure to sanitize it before storing. One of the most satisfying parts of this service is seeing all the debris in the waste container, but unfortunately, it does need to be cleaned. Empty the container, then wash it with soap and water. After, use barbicide wipes or a clean towel with sanitizing solution to wipe down the entire machine, from the front to the knobs and even the cart that it sits on. I personally do this between each client, but at the very least, make it part of your end of the day routine. Then I finish with a quick spray of Windex to remove any streaks left behind by the cleaning solution so that everything looks spotless and professional. These next tips are for deep cleaning, which should be done as needed or at least once a week. For For the mesotherapy handpiece, even if you're wiping it down after each use, product can still seep into the crevices and oxidize over time. I like to use professional cotton tips to get into those small areas and clean out any leftover residue. This same method works great for the oxygen gun too. One of the great things about the Zemits machine is that all the modalities can be taken apart, so you can inspect and deep clean them whenever needed. It's a good habit to check each piece regularly, even before it shows signs of buildup. That way, you can stay ahead of any issues. Now let's talk about the hydrodermabrasion pieces and tubing. These are super important to clear out regularly to avoid clogging. During treatments, sebum and dead skin mix into a sticky substance that can easily build up inside the tubes or handpieces. Since we've been consistent with the flushing steps I showed earlier, this hasn't been an issue, but it's still smart to check this regularly. And now you know what to do if your machine ever does stop working. I like to use mascara wands to clean out the valves on the tip and the top parts of the waste container where the tubes attach. And if you've done all of that and it's still not working, just reach out to the Zemits customer service for extra support. They're super helpful. Next, make sure everything is plugged in properly and your cords are detangled so you're not fumbling during a service. Don't forget about the backup waste container on the side. Make sure it's emptied at all times. Wipe down your machine and cart one last time and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching. Drop your questions or let me know your favorite tip in the comments. And if you're shopping with Zemits, use code Kristen at checkout for a discount. And lastly, come see us at the Zemits booth during the Las Vegas IECSC trade show, June 21st through the 23rd. I'll be doing demos, hanging out, and Kristen D and I are planning a little meet and mingle Saturday evening to connect and chat about our upcoming training and retreat. Hint, hint, we're going out of the country, y'all. More details coming soon. I can't wait to see you there. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you!